Hey folks, Bardic Dragoon. Let's see. Stream health is good, no drop frames, all good on that. Alright, so since the backlog is still at critical mass, we're just gonna jump straight into the games. I don't even know what I'd do if I didn't have a if I decided to do a preamble. I don't got much to talk about. Alright. By the way, I'm finding I hate the save system in this game. Cause yeah, I ended up finding a new ability, which means you guys don't get to see a cool little cutscene. Oh well. What happens if we talk to him now?
Go aname, churro.
Oh, okay. So yeah, cause I just like, I feel like playing like for a couple minutes, but not like enough to really justify doing a whole stream. Like, oh, I found what's in that room. Well, what was in that room was a dude who teaches you a spin slash, charge, release. You get a cool little cutscene and all of that. Actually, it makes me wonder something else. Okay. Also, one or two other things that I ended up finding, like just exploring around. But apparently, I didn't actually find those. And yeah, there's... Alright, well, off to a great start. But yeah. But it looks like the only thing that transferred over was that. Okay. It looks like a giant brain squid or something. I don't know how else to describe that. And that goes back out to the cliffside, which I don't think we can actually go anywhere else beyond this. Doesn't look like you can go any higher up, and there's, at least I know at the lower areas, a point where the game is like, okay, you can stop moving now. There's nothing beyond this point. Please stop. And yeah. Wow, yeah, I'm just super great at this game, aren't I? Alright. And yeah, this is basically the start of the game. Because we now jump down. Whee! And yep, we're back to the intro area. Yep, okay, so it didn't. So I still have to collect this. It's the weird thing that what it decided versus what it didn't. Either that or did it accidentally save. Because I picked this up as well when I was just kind of goofing around and kind of looking ahead. Yeah, embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, bearer's strength will increase. That's nifty. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom can produce ones such as you. Well, that's an encouraging message. Haha. Oh. Okay. Well, that doesn't feel quite as encouraging. You know, what's this have to say? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step and cross this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hollow Nest. Actually, yeah, that's right. That was after the tutorial, and then we land in Dirtmouth. All right. I think the vessel fragment actually would do me more good. Okay, it won't be a full. I won't actually get anything from it. Alright, let's pop a squat save. And I doubt you have anything new.
Bapanada.
Yep, okay. You still don't have any new supplies. Alright, so let's see. You were... you're quite a ways down, actually. Alright. Don't ask me why I decided to stand on the train tracks every time. City storerooms, I believe, is the name of the station we're going to. And actually, yes, okay, so it is here, okay. And should be just if we go straight down, should be able to get to it, okay. Wait. Ow. Did you not see I was trying to read my map? Okay. And then let's see. Yeah, just go down. Alright, I forgot you jump. No, thank you. I don't need any exploding in my life. Okay. And let's see, we're down here. Bench all the way. There's spikes on top. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Take the elevator down. And then... okay, here. Okay. Down to bottom floor. Oh wait, dirt. That's right, the elevators have switches. But yeah, just trying to get to the guy that we can sell the various relics to. Figure, as far as I can tell, they don't serve any other function, so might as well see if I can't get some money out of them and buy some upgrades. Alright. not the most graceful way of approaching that. Okay, so you can slash coming out of that. So I just misspaced or mistimed that. You. Husk Sentry. More skilled at combat than most bugs of Hollowness. They are nimble, but lightly armored. Keep the pressure on them. Yeah, pretty much just pogo stick off their head. That seems to be at least what's worked best for me. And then... Okay, so that's... I'll probably need to use whatever goes in that keyhole there. And then that'll open up the path down. And we're going out the other side, so we don't want to do that. I guess we do need the elevator, okay.
Velmi Artred. Oh, Paul.
Wanderer's Journal, eh? They are common finds about the kingdom. I much enjoy the deciphering of their text. Read together, they paint a morbid tale. It seems fate was unkind to most who travel within Hollownest ruins.
Velmi Artred.
Okay, we have to sell them one at a time. They're going to give us a little explanation each time.
Your son? Gian.
They might not offer a lot for each, but they're plentiful about the cavern. I doubt you'll find another willing to make trade for Gia.
Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred.
I don't know when I'll get to decipher this one. It's long, hard work translating that many languages of the bugs that explore these
Velmi
caverns.
Artred.
Alright, Hollowness Seal.
Velmi Artred.
Hollowness Seal, eh? Very interesting. Do you know of the kingdom's 5 great knights? They're revered figures of Hollowness, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearances seem to have been expunged from history. So long has passed since their time, it'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities.
Velmi Artred.
You gonna tell us more?
Your son? Gian.
Another Hollowness Seal? Pass it over. I enjoy collecting their like, but there's little information to be gleaned from each, or gleaned of each. Mind you, they do keep a nice shine about them, and there's nothing wrong with appreciating something purely on aesthetic merits.
Velmi Artred. Kachael Liasok.
Do you have anything else for me? If not, get your damp little self out of my home.
Velmi Artred.
I have more for you. Stop being rude.
Velmi Artred.
Another Hollowness Seal? Others have told me there's a statue out by the city's entrance depicting a large knightly figure. Could be one of the kingdom's great 5. I'd have looked it over myself, but the gate's been long shut tight. It's too much hassle taking the long way around with all these ballisted husks about.
Velmi Artred.
So it's the king's idol.
Velmi Artred.
King is idol, eh? Hollowness King was an elusive figure, deified by the citizens, with the king rarely seen. Worship was offered through these idols. There's an expert craft to them. Few alive could match this skill.
Helma Delka.
So you don't have any relics on you. If you manage to find any in good condition, bring them in. I'll give you a fair amount of geo for them. Yeah, considering, like, I was looking to get some cash, but good googly moogly. Rich man walking. Alright. And we'll use this to get that other mask fragment. You know what? Save the game. Well, not a lot going on between here and where I'm going. I don't want to, like, risk... Oh, and then I have to go all the way from dirt down to here just to recover my money. Because, like, this is not an amount of money to sneeze at and be like, nah, I don't need that money. Ow. That didn't quite work out the way I was expecting, or I was planning it to. we go. I suppose killing them was unnecessary, but eh. Oh god, I'm surrounded. Oh, shit, I thought you were dead. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay. Now I kind of was afraid I'd die. I'm glad I did take that rest at the bench there. Ow. And then... yeah, there it was. Alright, so I guess... make my life easy, only take on one of those flying jerks at a time. Also try to knock them to spikes. I forgot, spikes are instant kill for bad guys too. Where'd it go? Oh, there you are. Alright. Actually, I want the larger map for this one. Why don't they keep 500 on hand so we can go buy... actually, no. I'm going to... pop squat. Travel up to Dartmouth. I'm only now with the simple key, which I'm not sure I want. Seems like it'll be useful, but I don't know. Like, what do I need a simple key for specifically? Actually, it just occurred to me. I know somewhere to use it back in the city. But it's also very pricey for that, so we're not going to buy it for the moment. Because we come back to here, and then go across the elevator. And Silver Dam will ride it. This is one of the very early dudes, isn't it? Maybe not. Wandering Husk. These civilized bugs of hollowness were weak in life, and now they are equally weak in death. Send them back into the dirt they were born from, or they were born in. Okay. Let's take this back to the crossroads. And okay, I just keep going to the right. Take a rest. And then you're the merchant I was thinking of, right? Yes, you sell... yeah, what's it called? Badges, but more, not badges, charms. But more importantly, we can upgrade the number of notches we have. This is a special item for those who love charm. Once you own 18 charms, I'll gladly sell it to you. Okay. Well, I guess we'll buy some charms then. Let's see. That bright blue. It's a bit of a taboo, but it makes you feel much healthier, doesn't it? Seeps lifeblood, okay. Oh, extend your attack range. It's made out of a nice solid heavy material. To wear it and you'll be able to stay firmly in place when swinging around. Ooh, that is actually useful. Let's see. If you ever learn any spells, you should buy this charm for yourself. I've heard it will make a spell much stronger. Alright. Three more. One more. Fine. Okay. So once we have 25 charms. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 40 charms. I say 25. Is that like all of them or something? No, wait, far from it. Okay, her laughing, it's both creeping me out and annoying me. So let's... boost soul recovery, gathering swarm... Actually, yeah. So we bought a lot of stuff, but something tells me we're going to need more money. I don't know if that's going to really be that much use. Come base me. Already gathering storm. Said to contain the knowledge of the past generations of shaman. Increase the power of spells, dealing more damage to foes. It was dash more often as well as dash downwards. Meh. Long nail does seem like it would be useful. Reduce the soul cost of spells. Find more geo in defeating enemies, but the moment we die, we lose that one. Thorns of Agony now. Protects the bear with a hard shell while focusing soul. Okay, so when you're healing yourself, you don't... Well, that could actually be useful more for bosses than anything. Oh, healing faster, okay. Alright, cool. And then actually no. Crystal Peak. Oh, we don't have a map for Crystal Peak, do we? Yeah. So, which one goes to... Which one we want to take out of those two options to get to Crystal Peak? We don't know. Still keep going up. Actually, no. It has to be this way. So yeah, lengthening the range of the nail is actually really useful. It's actually really... I don't know if it just like I'm getting the hang of like getting back into the swing of combat, and so like, oh, okay, things are feeling better, or if it is legitimately the fact that we're using the longer nail. Maybe a bit of both. What the fuck are you? Okay, what the fuck are you? Glimback, slow, hardy creature. The crystals that grow on its back provide extra protection from foes. Cool. Anything in here? Right, take out the support, not the wall. Alright. And now, we're back in the crystal area. There we go. Oh. Eat! Little ears sticking up. Something tells me that's a bottomless pit. We don't want to fall down. Oh, already. So you are an enemy. Okay. Good to know. So what kind of enemy are you? Husk Miner. Remains of a bug drawn to the crystal peak for its precious crystal. Its claw pick now doubles as a fierce weapon. Ah, looks like we got a bench over here. Ah, there we go. Ah! Those kind of platforms. That flying bug with crystals. Oh, oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. That makes sense if you're on that wall. Hadouken! Alright. Oh, we can reflect the projectiles. Okay. Nifty. Ow. Okay. So that was a loop that went nowhere. What's here? Another rancid egg. We still haven't figured out what to do with those things yet. Unless... You know what? I'll take a look here once more. Okay, I kind of hate you. You are an obnoxious enemy. You make platforming hard while fighting you is also actually not too hard. I'll try this direction. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, where are we falling down to? Where are we now? I guess as we've somehow ended up... Yeah, but if it was City of Tears, we'd have a map, so it can't be that. I don't know. What's this? Cursed are those who turn against the king. Hopefully that's not what we're doing. Because I don't want to be cursed, and even if I do, like, maybe somewhere down the road, but I am not prepared for being cursed and, you know, for turning on the king or something like that. He says he walks around destroying all these graves. Oh, hey, there's a station at least. Okay, slot for some kind of pass. Ah, this must be the other end of that tram, or that tramway looking thing in, what's it called? The Forgotten Crossroads, okay. Okay, well, I guess I'll inspect this then. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher in her archive surrounded by fog and mist. Lurian the watcher in his spire looking over the city. Hera the beast in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through the devotion, hollowness lasts eternal. Dreamer locations added to map. Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to the sacred kingdom? I call from beyond the seals, by the vessel or by that captive light. Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens, that plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain, our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds, it shall be done. Alright, I'm guessing those are the 3 watchers or whatever. Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace. I didn't want to bug you, okay? I'm on a rock floating in the middle of nothing. Okay. Is there anything below? Nope. Okay. Maybe this way. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. Oh! Stop. Whoa! What is happening? Where am I? Yeah, I figured that much. Alright. Okay, I guess since you brought me here, I'll listen. What a terrible fate they've visited upon you. To cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? What weapon? Oh, that weapon. And what's this weapon? My nail got all glowy. Take in the dream nail. Hold Y to charge and slash with the nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking. What? What? Who are you? Where am I? What's happening? Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit that sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, Wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. Cool, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Ah, okay, that's essence. Okay. Some of those weird trees I've seen in a couple of spots. Unfortunately, I can't remember the specifics of where in the more, but I've seen those trees before. Okay. Please stop. The fuck are you? Where the fuck am I? Entombed husk, mummified remains, deformed and enraged by infection. Cool. I'd rather not kill 9 more of those. Those things creep me out. Actually, this whole thing is a little bit creepy. Oh, god damn it, exploding things too. Heck yeah. Yeah. Alright. At least rescue one of those little dudes. And now there's no longer incessant, weird, creepy noises. I'm more inclined to explore here suddenly. Ow! Okay. Okay. Ow! Okay, I don't like this place. Wanderer's Journal. Cool. Soul Eater. Is that a charm? Soul Eater. Forgotten shaman artifact. Used to draw soul from still living creatures. Greatly increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. Nah, I'm good with what we're getting already. Wait, what? Okay, that was just me accidentally pressing the wrong button at first, but... now I'm curious. Fortunately, don't really have anything we can readily test this on. Ow. Cool. Okay, wait, what? How do we even get back to there? Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Alright, now that's fine. Was this one? Yeah, it does seem like this one. Oh! Oh shit! Ow! Okay! I'm sorry! Didn't mean to kill you, or wake you up. I just had new power I wanted to play with, I'm sorry! Ow. No! No, that's great. Yeah, okay, we're not safe down here. Kind of figured as much. Maybe? Oh, okay, cool. So I can gather up some soul. I know at least where I can stop to pause and heal for a moment. Like right now. Alright. Cool. And I don't heal. Cool. What the hell did we just kill? 0. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior executed for crimes against the king. A life defined by tragedy and triumph, a death marred by sorrow and regret, a spirit burdened by sins and memories, better to wander the world than be cursed with glory. Ah, I can see now. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. Do not call me a traitor, simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee. Wherever you go, I will be watching. That's not creepy at all. Ah, well, we got 100 essence. We figured out how the heck we got to that place we were at before. Alright, nope. Oh, wait, hello. I know where we are. Not all pink anymore, but if I go all the way up. What's in here? Dream Shield. And what did I just get an achievement for? Enchanted. Acquire half of Hollowness charms. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, okay, we got half of them. Cool. Oh, also, what was the one I just found do? Dream Shield. Defensive charm once wielded by a tribe that could shape dreams. Conjures a shield that follows the bearer and attempts to protect them. Nifty. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream there. Ah, you've already collected 100 essence. Quick work. Things come naturally to you, don't they? No wonder the dreamers tried to bury you in that old dream. Perhaps you frightened them, or perhaps being prisoners themselves they desired your company. In any case, you still have a long way to go. Take this old trinket as encouragement from me and return when you've collected 200 essence. Alright, well hey, that's money we can give to the dude. Or we can get, alright, so it's over here. Ah! Store in Dirtmouth. Hey. That one didn't require any money. Cool. The resting grounds. Passengers would come here to conduct rituals for those who had passed on. Not anymore, though. Perhaps the dead conduct their own rituals now. Alright. Well, let's get ourselves a map. I'm sure that will help out a lot. And then once we've got a map, we're going to go continue on our corpse run. Kind of got distracted by a sort of boss fight. And then again, it was a 1 kill and we got the lore entry for it, so I can only imagine that was essentially a boss fight.
Bapanada.
God damn it. Right. Okay, didn't think about how much would the map cost. Alright. Back down to the breach we go then. Resting grounds. Okay, and that'll recover soul. Already as full up as we can get on that. So back down into the creepy caves. Hey, creepy clone of me. Alright, now we're gonna go buy a map.
Bapanada.
Yep, okay, so it is that tram there. Yeah, and there's a whispering root there. And then Warrior's Grave, which must be those bosses like that one dude I found. Okay, there's... You're there, you're there. I only see 2 of the dreamers, though. Weird. Alright, well. Actually, let's see if you got anything interesting to sell. Or is it still just that one simple key? Yep, simple key that I can't afford. So, yeah, we're not doing that. Hello. Another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. If you won't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those in my profession. Oh, enter. I forgot, what were you?
Really?
Oh, right, you. That's right, you, that I still haven't figured out what you do. I'm presuming it's something to do with when you're doing corpse run. Like, rather than have to worry about that. I'm curious. Okay, so I think we just killed that spirit. I don't know how else to describe what just happened. But, okay. that's up there. The caves below, and that's the moment what I'm interested in. There's some place that we kind of passed getting to this whole area. All right. Seems like there's one of those worms in here. Oh no, it's a screeching bat. Okay, cool. Nope. Oh, another Hollowness seal. Cool. And where does this lead to? Aha! It's a big elevator that I don't know where it goes. I feel like I'm making my way towards... Oh no. Get back here. Great Husk Sentry. Animated remains of a great sentry, the most elite of the city's guards. Wields a great nail and shell. Its powerful attacks cause heavy damage. Yeah, I'd noticed that part. Blue Lake. Oh, I was gonna say, and watch, we can't swim. Wonder what... Well, apparently we can swim through this lake. Ah, what a calm place. It's action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. This serenity is a bore. Take him home to smell the roses, brother. Oh. Cool. Alright then. Alright, so I guess climb up then. Oh. Actually, soul recovery would be good. We're basically low. Or basically empty, rather. Okay. So then we're back there. We still don't have a token that we can use to go this way. Some kind of pass. Yeah. So looks like we just did a circuit. Cool, I guess. And that suddenly, who was in that grave, makes sense. And like, it's like, cursed are those who defy the king. Suddenly that makes sense. Protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Okay, yeah, and that's that whole story. Okay. Okay, so no additional information after they tried to trap me in the dream world. Alright, good to know. Yeah, kinda figured probably wouldn't be able to get too high doing that. Alright. So that's for the moment. Since we're here near that bench, go ahead and pop a squat. Yeah, and that leads back to the Forgotten Crossroads. Ah, the elevator goes down to the City of Tears. Okay. But there's also a few things in the other direction that I want to take a look at as well, so we're going to do that first. And then see where we can get to from that elevator in the City of... Actually... Ah, okay, so it is going to be an unknown area of the City of Tears. Okay. Wow, you're hardy. Okay, so that's the upper route there. And now we're here. What is here? Where is here? Oh, there's a bench. Alright, cool. And it looks like there isn't anything else other than this room here, but what is this room? And let's take a look inside.
Nama la mehon.
Ah, Mehan, this world, this cruel, sinful world. Why does Che wake? Why does Che persist? Lemaire, you could not know of tragedy as complete as Che's. True lovers stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now, my led lovers, dead so long in time, dead so far away, buried Moina, I, amongst its hateful kin that did deny our union, that did reject Chis outsideness. She doesn't suppose, Nalo, could Che burden? Lemar, couldst you deliver gift to her grave? The gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests among her kind near our queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? Che asks perhaps impossible things, mad things. For Lemaire to take up such quest would be a kindness Che has ne'er forgotten. So delicate flower.
Nama la mehon.
Rare boon you grant Lemaire. It will be Che's last request. After this, never shall Che burden on another. A sacred flower is the offering. It is a rare, delicate object, one of a kind. You must cherish it, must act as though it were your own heart. If you were to get hurt whilst carrying it, or did to attempt ride those jolting transit beasts, it would forever be destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of the Queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind, who will not look kindly on your trespass. Take care, Lemaire. My hopes I place upon you, and my fervent wish that this small solace may come to pass. Alright, cool. So, no damage run somewhere. That's cool. I feel like the Queen's burial ground, I know what that, or where that is. Alright. So that's there, we can't really do anything with that. And the flower destroyed. Cool. Alright, I'll remember that's there, and once I know where the hell I'm going. Actually, no. Well, we're off to a great start. Okay. Try this again.
Why? Hello, Penny.
No, because actually we don't know.
Keta Sanalo.
Okay. One moment. Move out of the way, I'm not using you anymore. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, hell no. Okay, the fact that this guide seems to be in, like, German or Russian. I'm thinking Russian. I don't get the full context here, but just a map. Ah, hell no. Alright, well, we are not doing that, if my understanding of that guide, just from the pictures alone, is correct. We are not doing that, no. There it is. Inside these shambling corpses is a bright light that pierces any darkness. I peered inside that light once and saw something within it shining back. Something terrible. Actually, no, we want to keep going this direction. And, well, let's see where this takes us. And yep, City of Tears, no clue where we're at. So what the heck is that thing? Husk Dandy. Former member of Hollowness High Society, limited offensive ability. That also a husk. Oh, Cowardly Husk. Former member of Hollow Knight, although made aggressive by the force inside, old instincts still occasionally compel it to run from danger. Oh, since there are enemies on the ground, I'm guessing that's... Cool. Alright, and it was this one, okay. Alright, cool. Back into the creepy catacombs here. Okay. Thankfully that wasn't too long of a journey, so pulling a corpse hunt isn't going to be too difficult. Hopefully. Presuming it's not in the middle of that just enemy rush room there. You know what? Okay. Soul Catcher, Gathering Swarm. Grub Song isn't really doing me much good. Long Nail is Steady Body, nah. Need to remove one more. Yeah, fine, we'll give it a Gathering Swarm. Alright, cool. Ah. That. Ah! Soul fragment or whatever. I wonder, like, okay, you can extend it, but how's it going to show that? Okay, so you've got basically, you can stockpile a whole nother orb of soul. I don't know how else to describe it. It doesn't seem like the trigger healing faster thing really does all that much. So once you find a bench, I think I'm getting rid of that. Hadouken! Another Wanderer's Journal, okay. King's Station. As opposed to Queen's Station. Or was that what it... Yeah, Queen's Station. Cool. So, methinks they're going to be Stag Tunnel nearby. Okay, let's head this way, and I don't feel like fighting you, dude. Alright, well here's the Stag Tunnel. And... or not. Pardon me. Let you out in a moment, I need to heal. There you go. There you go, buddy. Nope. I just want a bench. There's a bench nearby I can use. Anybody got a bench? Alright. Cool. So we are off the map right now. Cool. Stag Station is also a no-go, so that's cool. Oh! Okay, so his attack reached through, what? A door with a simple lock. Yeah, there's another thing I could use a simple key for. And what are you? They're just a family of noble people. See, you know, the thing is, I don't know if there's anything out there. Ow. Well, oh, damn it. Well, at least I know where I'm at. Oh, boy. Yo, home slice, I brought more of the things. Yeah, it's shop.
Velmi Artred. Gacheo, Liasoki.
I've an knack for finding these. Corpses must be frequent on your journey. No doubt your Nels created many more.
Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred.
This journal is a traditional stone type. Text endures well upon it. In its declining age, this city switched from stone to parchment woven of spider's silk. It's a small tragedy, but the moisture in these towers has rendered most of these texts illegible.
Velmi Artred. Opal.
Yep, that's another hollowness seal, alright. The shop will be overflowing with these things soon. God, I'd never guessed so many would still be lying around. If they're as common as you make them seem, maybe I've been offering too much for them.
Velmi Artred. Opal.
Pass it over then. Looks like you don't have any okay, so you didn't have anything to say about that hollowness seal. It's like, man, these things are common. Maybe it was a mistake to offer these prices. Alright, and actually, let's go up this route. Because at least that'll get us to a bench. And then... Alright. Yep. I'm gonna have to go back through it again. Damn it. Yeah, keep going this way. There'll be at least one of those trees. We can get more spirit orbs, and then... Ow. I'm gonna change out my charms at the bench. Oh well. Okay, there are still more floating red orbs around. So did that do anything to the tree, or... Okay, cause it to grow, or to blossom, or... Trees blossom. Actually, flowering trees do, but like... What that just happened there, would that fall under the term of blossoming? So where am I at? Where am I going? Yeah, that's where I'm going, okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's head back to Dartmouth for the moment. I got a decent chunk of change I'm carrying around, so let's buy that simple key. Sure, why not?
ってます、ジオ。 Echo boss.
Still looking for something to buy? Is your Geo weighing you down? Unfortunately, you seem to have cleared out everything I'd be willing to part with. Nothing left at all. I think there might be a few old trinkets down in my storeroom, but I lost the key a while ago. So no more business between us, I'm afraid. For now, at least. Get out of here and let me spend some quality time with all the Geo you've gifted me. Alright.
Bapanada.
Yep, you still don't have anything new, okay. Alright, then let's go to the sacred ground and once again... The problem is, like, I could go talk to the lady that sells charms, but, like... It's not... I don't know how you get to the sacred grounds through... From, like, it's right above her place, but, like... Right, okay, there's that. Okay. I know where I'm going now. I remember where the, what's it called, station was. Actually, you know what? Okay, so it looks like a full, like, dot is not the full, as much as the full, like, initial orb, but it looks like. And back down into the city. In the city. Alright. And so yeah, we go take the lower path. Yeah, it's like maybe half a full orb from my estimates, and yeah, so everything goes on that side. So then, ow! Actually, wait, that means Gluttonous Husk. Okay. Husk Hornet. These bugs have an arrogant air about them even after dying. Overly proud of their long horns. I enjoy snapping them off. Oh, hey! And... okay. Wait, what? Then what was the stuff down below? Many stag stations have been opened again. I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere amongst the lines lies a stag nest, the place where I was born and raised. I had thought its location lost to my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. You keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them. Perhaps I'll find that nest. I would like that very much. Cool. Alright. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm not sure why I thought that would work. Alright. And so that other direction leads to, looks like a new section of the map. Yeah, I knew that would couldn't do anything, but yeah, figured why not. Alright, so then what's over here? Kingdom's Edge, Boofly, large, docile creature that peacefully buzzes around in the caverns of the Kingdom's Edge. Alright. They're just corpses dropping out of the sky, huh? That's not disconcerting at all. Yep, that did not look like something I wanted to have any part in. Now, let's take a look, maybe, because like we don't want to swim in it, but... Alright. Flea men, joy. Or I guess fleas. Just no men, just fleas. No men, only fleas. Also, they are extremely durable. What the heck? Someone had a party. No, but seriously, what is going on here? Ow. Yikes. Okay. You guys can jump. I mean, you're seemingly fleas, so that makes a certain amount of sense. Primal Aspid. Wild ancestral form of the aspid. Once not extinct, they have reappeared on the edges of the world. Leaps at prey and uses its sharp proboscis to drain vital fluids. That was much easier to do, actually. Alright, cool. Oh, hello. Not a fan of flea men. All right, shortcut and something over here. Another Wanderer's Journal. Cool. No, that's great, fine, whatever, fuck you. Alright. Yeah, Kingdom Edge is a whole new area, so we don't have a map for that. That's fine. Really soon remember how we got to wherever we were. I hope I do. I do not like the fleas. Ah, look at that, was like a break. It's like if somebody make a shortcut. Don't know why it would. Alright, and this goes here. Okay, yeah, that doesn't do us any good. Yeah, that was not my brightest move. Ah, yeah. Aha!
Make him noise, Gucci.
Isn't this a cozy hole? I've been venturing about that wilderness besides here, and thought a moment's break was well called for. The landscape's all rather serene this side of the city. The inhabitants are as ferocious as ever. Yes, damn it!
Choco, kerek this.
Okay, now let's see if I can... how much was it for the map? It was 100 something, wasn't it? Alright, I'm pretty sure we're good now. So let's get ourselves a map. How the heck did he get in here?
Make him know, Gucci.
Yes, map me, brother. Alright, well, there's a bench. And... okay, it's not showing up quite right on the map. But it looks like... no, wait. No. No, okay, we're going to have to take the low route. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. And then climb. And it was this way? Actually, looking at what the map looks like, it would have to have been this way. And then climb up here. Ah, there we go. Ah! Right, now that was the secret passage we found before where we got to where we were trying to go. But I think this is, in the general sense, the room we're looking for. Yep, and there's the musical cue. Alright, well, this is going well. Alright, let's... Kindly, please die. 2, 3. There we go. Alright. So there's a bench down that way. Ow. So I feel like going to that bench is a good idea. Because, yeah, we're there right now. Okay. So then... Freaking love the fleas, man. Yeah, kind of fish. Those fleas, the sad part is they aren't that hard to take care of. They aren't that hard to deal with. Just keep attacking and they will keep bouncing off of your weapon. Actually, yeah, 'cause then that goes, okay. Whoa, what the? Holy shit, that's a giant flea! Ah! Run away! You know what? Screw you. That hurt more than I thought it would. Do not headbutt the mic stand. Ow. Ugh. Okay. At least we got a map for Kingdom's Edge this time. So that'll make life a bit easier. And then it just... Yep, path forward, okay. Okay. Cool, okay, great hopper. Leaps around the edge of the world, trying to crush prey beneath its body. Does a good job at that. Yeah. There we go. This hopping thief's belly is full of the blood it has stolen from other beasts. If you hold it above a fire, the belly will grow and grow until it explodes in a steaming shower of fluids. I could see wanting to do that to those things, yeah. There's the music cue. Where's my evil twin? Oh crap, it's one of those things. Then again, come on, we're up, it's coming. Ha 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 ha. Ah, crap. Nope. Let's see, the path continues on, it looks like, but we've also just got this thing here. What is this? Ah, another trainer. Hell yeah. What do you got for me? Oh, that reminds me. I haven't even used the skill that I got. How did you find me? Down here where the world ends. Yes, I know why you're here. You came to learn a nail art from the legendary master Oro. It is a law of the great nail sage that I must pass down my teaching to those who are worthy. But no law forbids me from exacting a payment for my time. If you truly wish to train in me, prove it with Geo. Okay. Okay, so it's the same cutscene for each of them, which is cool, because that's a nice cutscene in // Aha! I must say you're an excellent pupil. Your skill with the nail and your thirst to become stronger, you remind me of my brothers. I have taught you all I can. Go back into the world, traveler, and leave me to my solitude.
Finnen.
Wish I had a better, like, animation for bowing. Okay, nothing over here. Nice. Alright. Save the game. And continue going this direction, because why not? The heck? Ah, crap, fleas! Everywhere! Ah! Right, uncharted area of the map. So, looking at my map does me no good here. Heck yeah, you're saved. You guys respawn quick. Please stop. Hahaha. what's in here? Quick slash. Born from imperfect discarded nails that have fused together. The nails still long to be wielded. I can attack more quickly. Nifty. By the way, what the heck are you things? Hiveling. Smallest of the hive's inhabitants. Carries out simple tasks. Okay. Cool. Where the heck am I? I don't know. Ah! There we go. Oh, so it's a dead end if we keep going in that direction? Huh? Look like... Oh, okay, that just restores soul, okay. Alright, cool. So... Well, it looks like this will be going up here. Alright. We can't seem to cling to that wall. I don't think we can proceed there. So I guess we'll come over here. Aha! Okay. So we can take the higher path. Looks like that might open something up. Okay. Okay. Probably should see what the top of that is first, since my attacks only seem to tickle it. Whatever it is. Okay, so it looks like we're in the main central hallway now. There's gotta be a way like to jump higher or something like that with a couple of things that I found. Ah, okay, so that's what those things look like before they go freaky and start to just fly at you and try and kill you. Good to know. Good to know. And then we are back in, yep, Kingdom's Edge. Tower of Love. A locked, padded door. Sounds like my kind of love. No. Anyway. Cool. All right. Don't want to go now. Let's right the really stupid mistake we made very long ago. Okay, maybe not very long ago, but long enough ago that... Still don't know how we're supposed to get into there. Yeah, let's see what the store is. Songstress Marisa, her voice to ease all burdens and still all troubled minds. So where did this go? Quite a ways up. Passing by a lot of interesting... Pleasure House. Okay. Not sure I want to deal with that until I find a bench first. Actually, it hasn't been too long since we found a bench, so worst comes to worst. Ah, there's also just a bench here. Very nice. Also. Secret passage. Okay, the elevator shaft. Interesting. I'm gonna book the Parasite season. Welcome to my stage, little one. I am Marissa, a songstress of some renown. Though given the sorry state of this place, you may find it hard to believe. Huge crowds once flocked to hear me sing, then something changed. The audience, once so enwrapped, began to leave. I continued to sing, yet my voice fell silent upon their ears. Perhaps you'd care to listen to my song. You'll be the first in an age to hear it. Alright. Is there anything for just sitting here and listening to her song? Alright. Oh. Oh, that one we didn't have to do a fight. Okay. So let's see. Wait a minute. Also, wait. Oh, 150. Okay, are we at 200 yet? No, okay, we're at 150. Somebody thought it said like 200 somewhat. Alright, so Kingdom's Edge. Cool, okay. So that seemed to accomplish nothing. All right. Okay, yeah, just a room there, okay. Coliseum of Foods. Interesting. Marissa. Ah. Now we found a fan of hers, at least. Another Wanderer's Journal. Okay. Cool. Okay. Alright, so that's a whole new part of the world there. Nifty. But here, like, there's places to explore. There we go. The door is open, finally. Of course, the only reason that that's a finally is because I spent so much time just wandering around, goofing off and doing whatever after discovering that. Alright. Do we have a lot of stuff to take to that dude? And 3 Wanderer's Journals, not really. Don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I did. Easiest bench to get to right now is probably going to be that pleasure house again. I'm gonna, The evening is still yet young. Alright, cool. No, this is fine. Doesn't look like anything comes out of going that way, so... Oh, looks like this would have been shaft for one of those. Ah! I'm probably gonna regret doing this. Probably gonna have to do some tricksy spike maneuvering and all that. You get all these red orbs. Yep. Admittedly, that wasn't actually all that tricksy to do. Wait. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that didn't do it either. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, cool. Oh, oh dear, that does not look pleasant. Alright, so this place is pleasant. Or something. Alright, so it looks like that's going to be smashed to the floor to advance, but where I'm advancing to I don't know. So for the moment we'll finish exploring around here. Oh, okay, I don't need to smash those, just a hole in the floor. Nope. Actually, wait. You're not the crazy, super-powered version that we fought a while ago. Ow. Yep, that is a new separate enemy. Yeah, Lesser Malak. Okay. Compared to the brooding one. Attacked by spitting acid and slashing its foreclaws. Hello. My friend, you dealt with all of those beasts? I'm ashamed to say, I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. If you hadn't come along, who knows if I'd ever have survived. Others take me for a fearsome warrior. What if with my impressive size but this kingdom's beast, I wonder if I'm just no match for them.
Bakusa!
Enough! I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes. I'll try my best to do the same. Yeah, not showing fear, sure. We'll ignore all the screaming and terror.
Das Manuran.
I look forward to our next contact, tiny savior. Then you'll meet a warrior with courage to match your own. Cool. Good on you. Alright, nothing over there. Okay. And there's a lesser Moloch there. But I also... Oh. What was this? Pale ore. Ooh, nail upgrade. Nail upgrade. Heck yeah. Okay, but I still hear a worm. Okay. So it is a path down. Actually, let's take them over to you. Fortunately, the screeching of those bat things is very similar sounding to the caterpillar, worm, grub, whatever the hell those things are. Yep, okay, nothing over here. Okay. Mechanism with a slot for some kind of pass. Oh, there's another one of those things. Ancient basin. Okay. Shadow creeper. Found only in deep, dark places. Has never been observed to eat or drink anything. Alright. Hmm. Matt, my boy.
Make him no cucci.
Oh, caverns, these ones. Can't you just feel the weight of the kingdom above? It's a heavy thing, all right. I reckon not many'd reach these depths. We're pioneers, you and I. At least in recent history. Matt me. All right. That's Kingdom's Edge. Okay, so if we keep going down and exit to the left, there'll be a bench there. I thought he did introduce himself, though. Okay. Oh. Alright. Be wary of that. $150 geo to get a bench. I just love these Boom. There you go. Got a bench. Alright. So, I don't know, it's actually... See, the thing is, we came from somewhere, so there's something in between here and the city, just as there was between Green Path and the Fungal Waste. And there's a tree over there. Still those three things in the Mantis Village, though we've also got... We can upgrade our nail. I don't know. It's been about 2.5 hours. That seems like a good amount of streaming time. So, I think we'll call it a day. And I guess I will not play this game in between streaming sessions because you can't just like, oh, I just feel like playing for a couple of minutes. Let's scout ahead, see what's in the area. Oops, I found a thing, and now it's already unlocked on the stream. You guys didn't see how I did it. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, tune in on Saturday, normal 6 p.m. Pacific time. Play more Bug Fables. I actually have an idea of what we should be doing then. There's something that might be useful as far as if you beat one of the optional bosses, so we're gonna go see if we can't tackle that. Anyway, see you guys Saturday. Until then, though, later, folks.